Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to Secret of Mana, where the next stop is a little bit interesting. Apparently we're supposed to go to the uplands, and we're supposed to go there by cannon travel, which implies that that there is no directly connecting means to get there. So I will, in theory, I will essentially be disconnected from the rest of the continent for at the very least a little while, until I find perhaps another cannon travel person, or a means that connects the upper lands with the lower lands, I presume. That said, I'm going to take a moment to level up my magic, because I might as well have that up to par, so I don't have to worry that, well, maybe if I leveled up my magic a little bit, it would be a little bit stronger and I'd have a better chance against said bad guys. Okay, but before I talk to the cannon man, I probably should also upgrade my weapons as well, because I did acquire, I think it was a whip orb and something else. Oh yeah, a bow orb. And that transformed the short bow into a long bow. So exciting. Very exciting. A black whip into the backhand whip. That sounds a little bit cooler. But for now, let's go find our local cannon man and shoot ourselves up to the upper lands, where we're supposed to find another sage, and then the rest of the quest has kind of been laid out for us. Find the 8 temples, activate their seeds. Have I already found 2 of those? Like, I guess the underground palace and the water palace don't count? Or do they count? I suppose I'll find out. Now, Sir Gemma said if I went to the cannon man in Potos, that that said cannon man would send me over. I'm hoping any cannon man will do. So let's see if this cannon man is good enough. Apparently not any cannon man is good enough. Let's head to that first cannon man I talked to. The one that's probably closer to the water palace. Oh yeah, I forgot the name of the original town in the game is Potos. I don't remember if they actually tell you that, because that's pretty much your hometown. Let us go to the upper land. The upper land is huge. Reach it by going through the great forest. For a second, I thought the cannon man was basically just going to be like, oh yeah, just reach it by going through the forest. Goodbye. No cannon service for you today. Also, this doesn't seem particularly safe. Traveling by cannon. Why is everybody moogled? Sprite, your home's here in the Great Forest, right? Lead on. Uh-huh? I hit my head again when we landed. Lovely. This might take a while. Phew. Listen, he's laughing. No crying. Peddlers have taken over their village. Peddlers? And they have moogled them all. So many random villains. Everybody seems to want to use this, the weakening of magic as an opportunity to just start running havoc. I decided to get out of that hole. Just smell this fresh air. Okay, which one's ready? Oh, the dwarf has another, upgrade station. That's useful. Huh, the question is, do I go to the left, to the right, or do I go down? And also, clearly, there are multiple owls that can prevent me from using magic. And what is this guy just kind of like minding his own business? Perfect weather. What can I do for you? What does he have for sale? The thing is, I don't remember if a kung fu dress is better or worse than what I have. Also, so it costs 1,000 for a fairy walnut, which I'm gonna buy because I am lacking one. And the fairy walnut restores your magic. It costs 300 for a cup of wishes that restores your dead comrade. If your character dies and you use a cup of wishes, it will refill their health and magic. It is less expensive to bring a character back to life and restore their magic that way. Just let your character die and then bring them back, than it is to just restore their magic while they're still alive. Seems a little odd. Also, there are 2 paths for me to go on. So I'm not entirely sure which way I'm supposed to go. Also, my dog is looking really, really intently at the TV. I'm not entirely sure if it's actually interesting. Nope, he's given up interest. Why isn't any of these attacks... Okay, finally. There we go. And, he's dead. Why are... This is clearly the wrong... And they have spells. Why are basic attacks just not actually hitting this guy? And if they do terrible damage. Why are they giving me all these weapons? I'm gonna heal myself up and... Oh, gosh. Somehow, I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere, so... Okay. Got my guys back. Unfortunately, I have no access to an inn just yet. And I'm also still not entirely sure where in this forest I'm supposed to go, as it is a bit of a maze. So I'm going to buy the items I've used up, which is candy, and some cup of wishes, and then I will save my game. That way, if I screw myself over, I could at the very least reload this save. Okay. Let's head to the right this time. Actually, Thunder Saber. Step. There we go. Why did that attack not hit? There we go. Finally. There's a path up from here? Nope, I can't actually reach said path. It is blocked off. It looks like a path up, but it is in fact a lie. And let's head... See, the music is very cheerful considering how tough enemies have gotten. Alright. Whip skill is gone up. These guys I've already fought before, the fish thugs. They are no problem, them and their forks. Oh. So Ripley looks like she's going to be needing health sometime soon. Not necessarily right away, but... And I think I'm jumping in a little bit too far. Like getting the attention of too many bad guys at once. Like, it was nice, it was slow. When I was only getting the attention of one bad guy at a time. But it was safe. And I think that last hit I took highlights my main issue with the game. Is the camera is just so... Your characters are so far to the edge of the screen when you're exploring. What is that that's flying back and forth? Ah, cannon travel. That's useful. And that can take me to Podos or Gaia's Navel. Although, I would imagine that the problem if I go to Gaia's Navel, there's no immediate access back here because only the Podos cannon can take you to the upperlands. Either way, I'm now connected with the rest of the world. And have a way out. So now I suppose I don't necessarily need to worry about how much magic I'm using. Or at the very least, I don't need to worry about it that much. Yep. Damn it. The timing of their attacks are so strong. It's like by the time he staggers back onto his feet, another fork has been thrown. Alright, let's see what's up here. I think this was the area that had the owls that had the ability to silence. Nemesis Owl. I also have no idea... Yep, that owl got hidden by the environment. And... yeah, the AI could use a lot of work. It doesn't seem to recognize enemies that are a distance away. Like, it feels sometimes I just have to kind of move closer to the bad guys in order to get them to pay attention. But at the same time, that increases the chance that I'll attract the attention of more enemies. God damn it. There we go. Okay, so I think he finished with the whip. Which means that he just has the longbow and the javelin. And I don't think she has anything to gain from the spear. It just seemed to be a strong weapon. So I'll switch her over to the whip. And I forget if Sprite actually can learn anything from the bow. Yes, he can. Oh! This chest has feet. And items I don't need. You know, I think I might just end up spending the rest of the game passing up chests, because there is nothing to be gained from them. Like, I already have pretty much, after looking at the instruction manual, I already have pretty much everything that I can pick up. So the only thing that would probably be in chests is money. And I suppose I could use money. We could always use money. I'm pretty well off. I don't necessarily need it that badly. And the only thing he can use is a bow now, so maybe I'll switch him over to the... Everybody's kind of overlapping in what they can actually improve. Yeah, everybody's just either the whip or the bow. And I forget... Yeah, she's holding on to the whip right now. And she can only do... Actually, she can do the javelin. So I could switch her over to the javelin. And then switch him over to the whip. And I think that makes sense. Okay, and I think I know the way forward now. I have to go back to that area that got me killed. With that specific weird caterpillar character. And that's going to be a couple screens to the left. I wonder if that was a... damn it. If that was a single hit, or if that was like the collection of hits combined. Like, if it took cumulative damage. Alright, so at least one of these thugs is dealt with. And also, that is an excellent standing position. Ah, he moved slightly. Yeah. Because these guys have very good vertical range with their throwing forks. I'm also gonna need to think about healing soon. Alright, so the Rabites still aren't particularly dangerous, but they do have the ability to absorb energy and heal each other. Which is definitely inconvenient. There we go. Oh, that just reaches it to level 2. Oh. And I can raise his skill up with the whip to level 3. And I think this brings me back to that far left screen. Oh, hello. What do I need to do with you? I have magics of fire, of ice and earth. Earthquake? I am not entirely sure. Also, this is a dead end otherwise. Oh, hello. I'm not entirely sure where that guy came from. Let's try one more thing. Let's try the, I want to say fire is probably the way forward. Probably. So if that path isn't the way forward... then that means I'm gonna have to circle around, probably back to the first main area, which is gonna be up top here. Yep. And there's the shopkeep over there. A convenient level up. At the very least, all this running around is good for my characters. Hold on. This is just back to the beginning again. And then this is back to where the owls are. Are they using silence on... Silence causes confusion. What kind of a game has silence cause confusion? Most mysterious. Okay, so this actually took me in a different direction. I expected it to take me to... Oh, what are you? These Sonic the Hedgehog types. Pebblers. They are not hedgehogs at all. I suppose I should have known, due to their lack of desire to go fast, and the lack of chili dogs in the area. So... was this the village? Do I do anything in this village? Or do I just leave? It appears that I just leave. The Moogles can come back to the village now. Oh, okay. Koopy. Koopopo. Oh, my head. Ugh. What's wrong? Yippee, I can remember everything again! Walk the seasons from spring to winter, spring again, and we can enter. Sure, why not? Ooh, I got Axe's Orb. And the guy to upgrade my axe is right there. And Gloves Orb. This is very convenient. Excuse me, sir. I found some orbs right over there behind you. Now the Power Glove is unfortunately renamed Moogle Claws. And the Load Axe becomes the Stout Axe? I guess it works. Okay, so apparently I have to go from spring to winter to spring again. I think I have an idea as to what autumn is. But I'm not entirely sure which one is winter. Like, this is... everybody's caught in attack mode because I've turned their approach on really, really high. And now they're actually paying attention to the bad guys. So this up here is clearly autumn. Okay, winter is the first one. So this is winter. So which... Oh, well, now. So because they've left that area... the Moogles have left this winter region. This place has now been filled with enemies. Great. So if that's winter, the top right is fall. Would this be spring? And would it be faster just to have my guys just get away from enemies? Probably yes. At the very least, it would be healthier. Because then I can just kind of run through areas. And so I would just go... I presume to the right to go to summer. And then the upper right should take me to fall. And then the upper left would take me to winter. And then I could swing down directly to spring. And in theory, that solves this puzzle? Damn you, Steam Crab. That was from the right. Okay. Not exactly the most clear... I guess it's either the least clear or the most clear statement. Trick is getting out of all of these fights. And further distraction, now my dog wants to eat my hand. And or play. Okay. I'm back. What the? The village is a shambles. What on earth happened? Hey, somebody's here. Who's that? Oh, it's that dragon. It's multiple dragons. Will I need to use magic to shoot him out of the sky? Oh, nope, it's just a giant bird that is ruining my day. Okay, so this weapon is useless against that guy. Let us hit him with some acid rain, because that seems to be the greatest. Spring beak. And let's switch this up to the spear. Thunderbolt is not very convenient. Probably should heal. Oh, yay, mass confusion. Ah, get back here. I know, I'll trap him in place with magic. And Sprite's dead. So let us have her just use a cookie for now. Candy for now. See, tricky part is trying to figure out what is the vulnerable spot for this guy. Is it his feet? Is his face? And he's dead. Okay. But I find I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to attack. And it would be nice if he stayed in one place so I could actually try to attack him. Okay. Let's see if like some of this earth magic will help. Nope. Nope. Alright, let's try, Oh. That definitely did something. So he's gonna use... Fairy Walnut. And then... hit him with some gem missiles, because that actually did something. And he's dead. So was this weird bird monster the thing that destroyed Sprite's village? Way to go. Got Boomerang's orb. And that is a very convenient level up. Oh, but he was guarding The next palace. Hello. Oh, ugh. Grandpa. Sounds like... That you, little tyke? Grandpa, can't you see me? Empire's men came and undid the wooden seal. A bright flash stunned me. The others there. This is awful. No, they must have escaped. I suppose so. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Grandpa. Gwaha. Okay. Tyke. We sprites are a part of mana. That beast couldn't have beat us. But humans are breaking seals and releasing monsters, which are consuming our source of life, mana. I'll put a stop to that immediately. These two can help. My assistants. I'd go with you to... If I could see better. At least take Sylphid the Wind Elemental with you. In Sylphid's genie pants. Sylphid, you called master? These young people are now your master. It is so. Ooh, also we got the, leaving town sad music. Use Analyzer to learn what magic works on crystal orbs. Okay. That is very useful. It's said a white dragon lives in a cave north of Matango. The dragon can help you. Go now and worry not about me. Grandpa, everyone will be back soon. Me too. Come back whenever you're tired. Let me fix you up. Shall I save your game? Absolutely. Take care. Alright. So now I shall reactivate the wind seal, and then hopefully proceed out of the forest. Thank you for watching. Questions, comments, recommendations for something to play next? Comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. So long for now.